First question's from Ken Gurnick. Go ahead, Ken.
Hey, Ross.
Hey, Ken. How you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
So another couple of home runs. How do you feel as far as progress from the last start?
Yeah, I mean, I sound like a broken record, I'm sure, but I think it's another step in the right direction. I thought I threw the ball well. I thought it was aggressive. I thought everything was coming out well. I think the walks are a little uncharacteristic. I feel like I've walked more people this year than years past. But yeah, the same thing, two really bad fastballs to try and get into the count, and they're both homers. It seems like every now and then one would just get ripped down the line for a double or hit hard through the 6-hole, but for some reason they're always homers. So I just can't take any pitch off, especially fastballs. Like every fastball needs to be executed just because I'm showing how much damage I'm giving up. But the off-speed stuff was good and got a lot of ground balls and obviously able to seal up the win. So I'm happy with it. I still think things can be a little crisper, a little better, but step in the right direction.
You also mentioned a couple of walks, and they both were leading off an inning. Have you figured out what is behind that?
No. I guess to put it bluntly, no, I have not. I think that, Lance Lynn had some long innings. I got to stay, hot between innings when our lineup is so good. Every now and then you have some long innings sitting over there. So, really utilize those 8 warm-up pitches to get the body moving, to get my location honed in, and that way from the time anyone steps in that I'm ready. Because also, like the homers, I think back to the McMahon one against the Rockies, some others early in the year, a lot of the homers I give up are like first pitches of the inning, just kind of middle fastballs that they're ambushing and hitting really hard. So it's, obviously I got to be more prepared and on my game to start an inning.
Thanks, Ross.
Next question is from Tim Neverett. Go ahead, Tim.
Ross, after you gave up the back-to-back home runs, did you think you wanted to shape to some more soft stuff? Because I know you did land some good curveballs tonight.
Yeah, curveball was great tonight. I was really happy with the breaking stuff, especially the curveball. After that, I think you probably saw me start using the curveball and the off-speed stuff to get into counts more. I feel like I was aggressive at the top of the zone and executed a lot of fastballs at the top of the zone well. It's just the few that I tried to go down and away to get into a count, they bled into the middle of the plate, and both those lefties there at the bottom of the lineup hammered them. And then, after that went, back to a heavier off-speed usage.
Dave told us before the game he wanted you to be really aggressive in this game today. Do you think you fulfilled that?
I think that I was aggressive physically. I felt like my mechanics were aggressive. I felt like I threw every ball about as hard as I could, which I'm encouraged with. And I feel like my stuff maintained over the, 75, 80 pitches that I threw. I don't like 3 walks. I don't feel like you can walk 3 people and say that you were super aggressive. I don't know what my first pitch strike percentage was. I need to look. But at least physically, mechanically, I felt like I threw the ball more aggressively.
And lately you've had some outings, 4 innings or so, 4+2 tonight. And is there any sense of frustration that you're not getting into the 5th or 6th or pitching a little bit deeper? And if so, what do you need to do to take that next step?
Yeah, of course. And I think that's, through our rotation a little bit. Clayton, kind of the backbone of the rotation, a guy that goes 6, almost every time. And then the rest of us not necessarily pulling our weight as far as longevity on outings. So, yeah, we want to go deeper into games. I feel like I've been efficient. Even back to the one against Colorado last week, I think I was at 60-something pitches through 4. I could go out for the 5th, but obviously early in the season I showed that I struggled to get through the lineup that 3rd time. So it's about, keeping your strength, getting through the lineup the 3rd time, getting, into the 6th inning. But obviously our bullpen's doing what they're doing, and it's a strategy that's worked so far for us. So my guess is we'll keep it going moving forward.
Got time for one more. Go ahead, Jack.
Ross, just as you review or look back on, a month plus now of the season, how would you evaluate your own game and what you're trying to do, these last couple of weeks, especially as the competition for postseason roles heat up?
Yeah, good question. I feel like I've thrown the ball well. It's just fastball location and, just got to be really careful. I know starters around the big leagues, they get hurt on their fastballs. That's what being a starter in the big leagues is using your off speed to get them off your heater. But my heater is just getting exposed right now, and every one that I throw that's a mistake just gets hammered. So if I can just put those fastballs on the black and then live with my off speed stuff, I feel like moving forward I'll have success. So that's kind of my thought moving into these next few outings. Obviously, you start wondering about postseason roles and stuff that creeps in your mind. But as a guy that's kind of done it all from bullpen, long relief, starting, all that stuff, I just learned to take the ball when I get it and get outs until they come take it from me. So I'll keep that mindset moving forward and keep it rolling.
Thanks, Russ.
Thanks, guys.